A storm is brewing at CNN, and it could change everything. Inside the sleek corridors of Hudson Yards and across CNN's global offices, a wave of nervous whispers is spreading among employees. The reason? The looming possibility of yet another corporate takeover that could shake the network to its core. CNN, a media giant that has already endured 2 ownership changes and several leadership overhauls in the last 10 years, might soon face a new chapter of uncertainty. This time, the Ellison family is reportedly preparing a bid to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery, the massive conglomerate led by David Zaslav that currently owns CNN. But here's where it gets controversial. An Ellison-led takeover could mark a radical departure from CNN's 45-year legacy. David Ellison, who took control of Paramount, has been steering CBS News toward a more Trump-friendly editorial stance. He's brought in a MAGA-leaning ombudsman to handle bias complaints and is moving to acquire Bari Weiss's The Free Press, with plans to position Weiss, known for her outspoken criticism of mainstream media and her anti-woke, anti-diversity, equity and inclusion, DEI views, as editor-in-chief or in a similarly powerful role. Warner Bros. Discovery already softened CNN's once aggressive Jeff Zucker-era Trump coverage after taking over in 2022. But under Ellison's leadership, the shift could be far more dramatic. Imagine a scenario where Weiss not only influences CBS News, but also gains editorial control over CNN itself. This would be a seismic shift in the network's journalistic approach. According to nearly a dozen current CNN employees and insiders familiar with the atmosphere inside the network, the mood is tense and uncertain as they await what could be a transformative and divisive change. Full story available to paid subscribers. Meanwhile, in a related media power struggle, former President Donald Trump is escalating his attacks on television networks. Emboldened by Disney CEO Bob Iger's decision to pull Jimmy Kimmel's show, Trump has openly threatened to revoke broadcast licenses from networks that air coverage he deems unfavorable. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump said, "They give me only bad publicity press. I mean they're getting a license. I would think maybe their license should be taken away." This aggressive stance on media regulation comes just a day after the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, Chair Brendan Carr warned ABC about its license following Kimmel's suspension. Carr told CNBC, "We're not done yet with the consequences stemming from the permission structure that President Trump's election has provided." This signals a clear intent from Trump and his allies to use federal authority to suppress dissenting voices in the media. Television station owners like Nexstar and Tegna, who have ongoing business before the FCC, are watching these developments closely, aware that their licenses could be at risk. Before Disney pulled the plug on Jimmy Kimmel's show, he was preparing to make a statement that could have further inflamed tensions. Additional details reserved for paid subscribers. Subscribing to our newsletter grants you full access to in-depth reporting and incisive analysis on the media landscape, Silicon Valley, Hollywood, and the ongoing information wars. You'll also receive hand-picked links to the most impactful stories shaping the industry and unlimited access to our archive of past editions. What do you think about the potential Ellison takeover of CNN? Could this shift represent a necessary evolution or a dangerous departure from journalistic integrity? And how do you feel about Trump's threats to revoke broadcast licenses? Are they a justified response or a threat to free press? Share your thoughts and join the conversation below.